I'm trying to slay every monster in GU before Monster Hunter Stories 3 comes out. Currently, that leaves us 9 weeks left to finish this challenge, and last episode, we dove into high rank by taking out a whole host of monsters, ending with Shigaru Magala, making the number now 65 slain and 67 remaining. But we still have a long way to go, so let's dive back in to GU. Excited and full of confidence from slaying Shigaru Magala, I made it back to Burna Village, eager to tell the village chief. But apparently, the Y Academy had already told him of my success in defeating the false god. But how did they see me beat it, travel here, and tell him before I even got back? Oh, that's how. It's funny how our modern lens sometimes underestimates the speed and efficiency of relatively rudimentary technology. Whatever. I was just ready to move on. Then, the chief had a surprise for me.
I am sure you are aware of the flying research station the Y Academy has been building.
The what?
And now, at long last, the Soratorium is completed, and it's already set sail from Burna. The head of the research team aboard said he would like to speak with you. Why don't you go and say hello?
A flying research station? I had to see this for myself. So I headed, up to the Soratorium. This place was amazing. It was practically a small village in the sky. I can't wait to explore every nook and cranny. But before that, I had to talk to the head of the research team. Where?
Hey, down here.
Sorry, a kid?
Hunter, you came to see the airship. That's so great! The flying laboratory of every monster researcher's dreams. With this ship, we can soar through the air as soon as a monster appears, faster than you can say, "Hey, where did that airship come from?" I've been appointed as captain, or Y-venturer, of this airship, which means I need to work on my formal speaking skills. Hunter, I hereby officially extend an invitation to you to be the guardian hunter of the Soratorium. I can't think of anyone more suited. While you think about it, let me give you a brief tour of our wonderful airship.
Then, he showed me around the airship, so I quickly toured the place, but I knew I would be here a lot, and I was eager to jump into the next quest. To hunt a Congalala? An easy quest at the new area covered in ancient ruins. The Ruined Pinnacle. So, I went to get my supplies from the box, and I got a map? Looks like they're so confident in me to slay this pink monkey that they figured I wouldn't even need supplies. So, I set off to slay this pink primate. But first I needed to grab some supplies. And then it was time to slay this pink primate. I was cooking him, hunters. I had his patterns down, knew when he was going to swipe, countering his ground shakes, and dodging his gross gas, until he caught me one time in a combo and hit me with his scent. And because of the disgusting smell, I couldn't even choke down a potion, so I couldn't heal myself, which led to him chipping away my health. And then, when he was literally jumping away like a coward to another area, he took me out. What? No! I was extremely frustrated. This silly salmon-colored simian actually made me cart. Hunter's notes? The God Slayer? No, it wasn't going to end this way. Just as fast as I was disrespectfully dumped, I was racing back to the pinnacle. Out of my way! When I found him again, he immediately tried to chuck poop at me. But I was ready. I sat out of his range and dropped a special surprise of my own. I can't believe that worked. Now, I know I'm crapping on Congalala, pun intended. But he really does have some cool attacks and defenses. He uses biological warfare to his advantage with his dung, but he can also use different mushrooms that he picks up with his tail and eats them for different effects like paralysis, poison, and even fire breath. On top of that, he has sharp claws, ground shaking attacks for stun, and even has his little congas to jump you when you're not looking. Not to mention that he can extend his slightly armored belly to act as a bashing attack or even a defensive shield. He is the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover, because he used all these tools to cart me again. Not once. No! But twice. No, are you serious? And I was slain on my first rodeo into high rank. To say I was angry was an understatement. What? So I took a day's rest and then went back to brave the storms of the pinnacle, and I locked in, fighting him with the respect he obviously deserves. No, don't run, this'll take forever, come on. Oh my god. Finally. Rest in pink, you Kobe King. But the moment I was done with this quest, I heard far-off warning horns from the Y Academy balloons that were only supposed to be used in an emergency. And I turned around to find a strange metallic wyvern. With jets? But it flew off before I could even get a good look at him. So I carved Congalala and headed back to the Soratorium.
Hunter, you aren't hurt, are you? Whew. Everyone here is safe too. Thanks to you. That huge monster just grazed the Soratorium as it passed. Who knows if we could even have withstood a direct hit? I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, I'm 99% sure that was a legendary elder dragon named Valstrax. Nobody's ever seen it in person, but it's well documented in ancient tablets. So we thought it was extinct, but there is a legend that it appears once every few thousand years, heralded by a series of comet sightings. When the comet showed up, we immediately made it a high priority for the Soratorium, but we didn't expect it to appear this quickly. Let me read you the parts from the tablets that describe Valstrax. Beware the red comet hurling through the dark.
Beware
It portends a
the red comet hurtling through the dark.
It portends a black future, where the heavens and earth shall crumble into nothing. Despair shall alight before you, in the form of an argent dragon with innumerable wings. It calls upon the very stars themselves to rend the earth.
Grim reading, isn't it? And it seems to be accurate, too. We saw a red comet. Then Valstrax appeared. I hope it doesn't continue into the despair and rend the earth parts. We have to chase down Valstrax. Only a ship with our technology and investigative prowess can handle this important mission. Step 1. Let's get the ship powered up. Operation Power Up the Soratorium and chase down Valstrax as a go. Maybe I'll work on the name before I pitch it to the Y Academy. But I'm sure they'll approve it regardless. While we wait for the Y Academy to sign off on all of it, you can help our reputation and build up some goodwill by taking on quests from the villages. Oh yes, and a reward for taking down the Congalala. Here is a Soratorium ticket.
Whew, that was a lot, but I had work to do. So I took a nap to recenter myself, had a wonderful meal from the Dairy Meowster, and dove headfirst into 7-star quests, starting with the Celtis, in another new area, the Ancestral Steppe. And since our target was a bug, I decided to add Conchu to the list as well. This quick flying giant insect is fast and methodical.
Oh no, you got stuck? Well, let me help you out of there.
And got a few hits in. But after learning my lesson from Congalala, I took him seriously and squashed this bug with no issues. Next up was another simian named Kechawacha. It's a blend of monkey and flying squirrel with a small trunk on its face. It uses the environment to climb around and then glide at you for attacks. And when it gets enraged, it covers its face with its giant ears and attacks virtually blindly. And by this time, I had actually started streaming GU, and with my years of Monster Hunter experience, even predicted the moment I would defeat him.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. Yes!
If you want to hang out and watch me grind or see any more of these videos, then subscribe. I'm gonna try and fit streaming back into my schedule soon since I did it a lot last year and I really miss it. Anyway, with Kechawacha added to the list, it was time to use this momentum. So I took down the Ice Raptor, Geodrome in the Snowy Mountains, saved a researcher from a Baroth in the desert, and the researcher was a friend of the Burna Chief. So he put a good word in with the Wycademy, and we were approved to upgrade the ship and chase down Valstrax. So I sent Spike out on his own to take care of some missions, while Franco and I took down a high-ranked Tetsukabra, added a Slagtoth to the list, and took down another Gypsaros. And it was at this point that I realized I was grinding through some old monsters, and if I was truly going to hunt all the monsters in this game in time, I would need help. Next time, we dive into multiplayer with some special guests. Like this video to spread it around, check out this playlist for the other episodes in this series, and subscribe to see the rest of the journey. Thanks so much for 117 subscribers. The support is really inspiring, and I'm really driven to keep going. Until next time, see you out there, hunters.